Dígwit tá fáilte róg go Leavingcertirish.com is mis seán a gáhín seo Sraith Pictiúr a ceardeag tip sa scrúdú tomóna. Sulla dosómí bí cinnte ghuil an Leavingcertirish app íslódáilte go tá sé ar fáil ar Google Play nó Apple iTunes agus tá na nótaí go léir bhaine leis an gceach seo agus ceachtain eile ar fáil ar an app sin. Seo Sraith Pictiúr a ceardeag tip sa scrúdú tomóna a fail in the driving examination. Sa chéad pictiúr an seo tá buachal ag fannacht tifmuid an unatá. In this first picture we see a boy waiting outside the testing centre tá cumann nervíiseach ar a aghaidh. He's got a fairly nervous look on his face. Is dócha go méid scrúdú tomóna a dhéanamh aige mar ba bhá leis ceadúnas búna all. It looks like he wants to do the exam or driving exam because he'd like to get a permanent license or full license. Guinahar mór his father wishes him the best luck agus tásúla ge go nairóid go bra leis and he hopes he gets on well. Fecamid an car a bheith an úsáid aige don scrúdú pórcáilte in aice an unit. We see the car that he's going to be using parked beside the centre. Tá lipéad L in order ar ghuiscá an chóir. There's an L plate or an L sticker up on the windscreen of the car. Mar tá riochtanach do chamánaí ar cheadúna sealdach, as is required or as is essential for a driver on a provisional license. Fecamid an fógra scrúdú tomóna seo ar ghuras an unit. We see a notice saying a driving test here ar ghuras an unit on the door of the centre. Cúpla ceis cén fág bhfuil na fear ina seasamh an seo, why are the men standing here, agus an bhfuil an buachal nervíiseach. Do you think that the boy is nervous? Ríist an stórfochal is tómhachtaí ag buna leithnic an seo. Sulla dosíonn an scrúdú tomóna before the driving exam begins. Cuireann an scrúdú cúpla ceist ar móchal agus ceartaíonn sé na freagrú. So before the exam begins, the driving exam itself, the examiner asks the boy a couple of questions and he corrects the answers. Nuair atá an scrúdú ólis hart when the theory exam is over, tosíonn an scrúdú tomóna féin, the exam itself commences, or the driving exam itself commences. Tá Chris Sábhála a chahabh ag an múchal. The boy is wearing a driving belt agus ag an scrúdú, of course by the examiner. Atá ina hí is síocháin tosig an fashionera who's sitting in the front passenger seat. Tá dhá lámh ar an rostúrtha, his two hands are on the steering wheel, agus tá thúla dírithe ar an móthar, and his eyes are very much focused on the road. Casann sé an ochar, he turns the key, cuireann sé an tinneall arsúla, he turns on the engine, agus cuireann sé an car sa chéad gear. He puts the car into first gear. There an scrúdú gur féidir ló dul ar aigenis. The examiner says that they can move ahead now. Cén fág go gcuireann an scrúdú ceise air or air dús, should I say. Why does the examiner, that should be, cén fág go gcuireann an scrúdú ceise air dús? Why does the examiner question him at first? So that riv shouldn't be there. Tá brunarm. Agus an bhreagraíonn sé na ceise I gceart. Does he answer questions properly? Sa trí pictiúr agus an buachal ag tmáint. In the third picture, as the boy is driving, fecinn sé corda leis ina seasamh ar thaobh na sráide. He sees friends of his standing up on the side of the street. Cé go bhfuil sé ag tmáint, even though he's driving, tosíonn sé ag crutha lámh orthu. He starts waving his hand at them. Nuair a eicinn sé or nuair a eicinn she when she sees him, tosíonn an cailín ag crutha lámh ar aisir. She starts waving back to him. Níl an scéal seo go maith. Nílach lámh amháin aige ar an rostúra. He's only got one hand on the steering wheel. Ní bhultar tmáint mar sin amar bit. This kind of driving is never recommended. Tá cuma fargach ar an scrúdú. The examiner looks quite angry agus cén fá nach méach, and sure, why wouldn't he? Is léir nach bhfuil ard an bhóchara dírithe ar an tmáint. It's clear that the boy's attention is not focused on the driving, ná ar an móthar ósa chóir amach or on the road ahead of him. Cúpla ceis cén fág bhfuil an buachal ag crutha lámh ag an buinte seo. Why is the boy waving at this stage agus? An bhfuil sé I gceannas ar an gáranis measú? Do you think that he's in charge of the car right now? Sa cheathrú pictiúr an seo, go tobann, búlann an car naig car eile ar an móthar. So in this fourth picture, the car hits into the or hits against another car on the road. Bulan sé coolan chor ella, he hits, or it hits the back of the other car. Agus is docha gwil golor damasha daintige don chornet. It seems that he's done a lot of damage to a car. Clushmead turn na timpiste. We hear the noise of the accident, or the sound of the accident, nor Harley and sé when it happens. Agus ní fum yas atá le clush, it's not a nice sound to hear. Níl clúda leidig in tamani sa chor ella cadatá Tréis Tarlú. The other driver, or the driver in the other car, hasn't got a clue what is after happening. Gone out when an timpste get us and screw the horse. For sure the accident frightened the examiner agus an tamani og féin and the young driver himself, so it frightened or startled him. Feckin Corda and Vuchla, the friends of the boy, see atá fós in a chassav or gossan, the friends who were still standing up on the footpath, feckin siad an achtar galer to see the whole event. Agus is docha gomwinin sé get astu choman. It seems that it frightens them as well. Cúpla ceist, cén fá godarlian an timpiste seo, why does this accident happen? Agus cé atá fragrach as an timpiste I de hurum, and who is responsible for this accident in your opinion? Sa chuigu picture cuir na corda fis or na guard an turt. In this fifth picture, the boys or the friends call for the guards immediately. Tagan siad ar luas lasrach. They come as quick as a flash. Feicimid gach dinne in a chassav or more. We see everyone standing on the road. Ag féchant ar an tashma bohar seo, looking at this road accident. Tá glynna vrishtil a fechal ar more. We can see broken glass on the road. Tá cuma an argach ar chomoni an chor ella. The driver of the other car looks really angry. Tá cuma imneach ar an scrúdahor. The examiner looks quite worried. Meaning an scrúdahor don chorda. The examiner explains to the guard gur tamani shaladach an buchel, that the boy is only a provisional driver, agus gref scrúdú tamana ar siúlaige, and that he was doing a driving exam nor Harlan Timsha when the exam or when the accident happened. Der tamani an chor ella, driver of the other car, says go make sure bulla mar will chassis orachus ag a mukel. He says he'll be raging if the boy doesn't have a chassis orachis insurance cert. Mar rinne rint wat damáiste da chor, because quite a bit of damage has been done to his car. Tá cuma bronach agus leiscéalach ar aig an bhuachala. The boy looks quite sad and looks like he's got some kind of excuse in his head. Is docha gwil idir fatius agus burt inish, and he looks like he's between fear and worry at this stage. He just doesn't know what to think. Cúpla ceist, and will an scrúdahor sásta ag an buinte seo. Do you think the examiner is happy at this stage? Agus cad a ceapan an garda faoin achtar seo. What does the guard think about this event? And of course you could say leiscéalach as well as just apologetic. So the boy looks quite sad and apologetic if you wanted to go with that directly. So sé picture an seo, in the sixth picture here, tá an scrúdahorgus an buchel arrestan on a tástála. The examiner and the boy are back in the testing centre. Tá cuma harva dorire ar aig an scrúdahora. There's a very serious look on the face of the examiner. Ach míníonn sé an scéal don bhuachal ar aon chuí, but he explains the situation to the boy anyhow. Iver hain beg chance elige chun an scrúdú dhéanamh. He will have another chance to do the exam. Iver dó beg ar clachta cuimseach a dhéanamh don scrúdú. You'll have to do some comprehensive practice for the examination. Iver trí beg ar níos mó arrowhort agus ag tmátar more. He's going to have to be more careful as he's driving on the road. Agus thuúile a chamad ar an móthir an tamgalir, and he's going to have to keep his eyes on the road the whole time. Ní féidir leis an scrúdahor chassis tmána a bhrunna ar anniu. The examiner won't be able to award him a driving cert today, mar heper sa scrúdú, because he failed in the exam. Ach tá an tá leis, but he's lucky. Tá an tá leis an múchal, but the boy is lucky, mar níor ghartiú aine, because nobody was hurt. Agus mar dar an seanachil beg seans eile ag an buireach nó beg lá eile ag an buireach. So we're just changing the phrase around here a little bit. Ach beg lá eile ag an buireach is the seanachil directly. So sin é cúpla ceist eile. Cén sort conílacha a bheith i gceist don scrúdú tmána eile. What kind of conditions will be in place for the next exam or next driving exam? Agus an bhfuil díma ar múchal. Is the boy disappointed? Sin é don cheach seo, má tá aon ceist go te go Leavingcertirish.com nó is fi le dul ar Facebook ar nó Twitter agus ceisne chur orm gur míle mágat slán tamlainn.